Hey y'all, I'm Patty and this is Little Red Southern Kitchen. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new here, take a look around at all my videos. My specialty is Southern cooking, but I don't limit myself to only Southern. And my instructions can be followed by all levels of cooks. So hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you in the family. Today we're going to be making pizza crust. And your ingredients you're going to need is you're going to need a cup of hot water. Don't go over about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to need some yeast, some salt, some sugar. I use bread flour, but you can use all-purpose flour. And some olive oil, or any kind of oil. Alright, let me check my temperature on my water. And we'll get started. Alright. I'm going to put this in my Kitchenaid. I'm going to use my Kitchenaid and it's going to do most of the work for me. Because I have neuropathy and I can't sit there and knead all that heavy. I mean, it doesn't seem heavy, but it does get repetitious. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of sugar. That's just going to help your yeast bloom. And I'm going to add a teaspoon and a half of yeast. You can use quick rise if you want. I'm going to stir this around a little bit. Then I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes and let it bloom, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, that was actually a learning experience that I should have brought y'all back for. The yeast that I used was old and it didn't bloom. So I started anew, but this is the quick yeast. Same amount and everything. Alright, next thing you're going to do is you're going to add 1 cup of bread flour. And work it around a little bit. Now, one thing you do not want to do is when you just start out, do not add salt until your yeast has bloomed and everything. Some people do, I don't. I've heard yay and nay. Add a half of a teaspoon of salt. And at this time you're going to add your oil. And you just want to do a cup at a time. You're going to be using 3 cups of bread flour, but do it a cup at a time. A cup of the flour at a time, and let it mix up a little bit. This is going to be making 2 crusts. And we're going to be doing a pepperoni pizza, which everybody knows how, but then I'm going to be making a veggie pizza with white sauce. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add the 2nd cup. And 3rd cup, sorry. At this time, I'm just going to leave it alone and let it run for about the next 10 minutes. So we will bring you back then. Okay, this has been running for about 10 minutes. I didn't say it was going to be easy, well. Now what I am going to do, because I want to divide this in 2, I'm going to measure it. I'm going to weigh it. I'm not going to measure it. Oops. Okay, it says it's 7 or 8. I'm going to try and divide this in half. And make a mess. Alright, that was about 4 each. Doesn't look it though, but it is. And all you do right now is you put it in a pan, cover it with plastic, and let it sit for an hour. And after an hour, we will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. But here's what we're going to do. Now this is set in the oven. I did have the light on. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that. And it's set for an hour. But Tony used to work at a pizza parlor. He was a manager there for years. So he's going to actually pat it out and everything. And then I'll put the toppings on. But I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We use Semollina flour. And that's a basis for it, the bottom of it. And if you don't have semolina, you can use cornmeal, or I used grits before I had semolina. But I'm going to make a veggie pizza with white sauce. And it's real simple. I've got some roasted red bell pepper that I chopped up, some mushrooms. I've got a little bit of onion here. My white sauce is just plain old Alfredo. And I'll put some parm. And guys, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I bought mozzarella cheese instead of buying a block and shredding it ourselves. Being lazy. But, alright, I'm going to get off here. And Tony's going to take over and pat it out. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. Let's watch him do this. He's just having a pepperoni pizza. Mine's a little bit different. Because I can't have anything normal. Look at it. I'm impressed. Now, one time, if you want to make stuffed crust, what I'd do is I'd get some string cheese. And I did it one time. And just put it around the edges and then cover it up. It was okay, but... No, I'm not letting him spin it too much.
It's not going to spin.
He'd probably stick it on the darn ceiling. I'm not doing his pizza. Y'all know how to make a pepperoni pizza. His is very simple. I'm the one that's got to be complicated.
Stretch it out a bit and just...
We do have a pizza stone in, and we have a... What's that wooden thing called? The wheel? Oh.
The pallet.
The what?
The pallet.
Ain't no damn, pallet. It's called something, but we'll show it to you.
What do you think? That's big enough, you think?
I guess. Yeah, that's about the size of the thing.
Well, you know you're going to put your stuff on here?
Yeah. I'm going to put my stuff on there because I want it done a certain way. His crust is a little smaller because it's thin.
Because then you just take this pallet thingy, huh? Sprinkle.
Yo, tell me what name of that thing is. I'll think about it afterwards.
Pizza pallet.
A wheel or something like that.
It's not a wheel. It's a little 12-inch pizza.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to go over there and he's going to tape while I put my good stuff on. Be right back. Don't forget, preheat your oven to 425. And as I said, we do have a pizza stone in the oven. Do y'all like what I'm doing now? Whenever I have a full meal, I'm doing all the recipes on one day. I'm realizing that I should start doing them whenever they're short like that. Doing them 2-in-1 or something. Yeah, I'm not putting my cheese to a mix. Like I said, mine's always a little different and a little weird. But I know how I like my pizza, which I'm not a big fan of pizza. But when I like it, and I do get cravings for it. Put some mozz on it. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Hey, hold on. I can't even get the darn thing open. I told you I'm not a pizza builder. You know what? I have Veggies.
Mm-hmm. You know, the idea of the pizza board is to put the ingredients on as quick as possible.
Well, you know me.
You don't want the pizza dough to get too wet on the bottom.
Yes, dear. Now I got this stuff all over me. I bought a jar of Mount Olive roasted red bell peppers, and there was only 2 bell peppers in there, and this is one. Oh well. I want a lot of shrooms anyway. Mine's just mushrooms, bell pepper, and onion, and cheese, of course. Now this is jarred mushrooms. I didn't do the fresh. You can put anything you want on these. Now I'm going to add a little bit of parm to it. Alright, we're going to pop this in the oven, and we're thinking it's going to cook for approximately 12 minutes. Be back when it's done.
And see what happens. You ready?
Yep. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Alright, be back. Hey guys, this stayed in there about 12 minutes. It is done. I'm going to slice it up and I'm going to eat some of it. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. Comment below and share it out on your social media. Supper's ready. Y'all have a good one. Bye.